This is going to be like a. I think this is going to be a solid first match. It's going to be really interesting to see these 8 Deluxe-centric players.
For sure.
Kind of go at each other in this game.
I need to start the other match.
Oh, okay. Our Double Dash TO is off Double Dash TOing. Meanwhile, we're just going to chill here and see what our 8 Deluxe players pick. Or, well, I think it's random. All right, DK Mountain. All right, they're going to be familiar with this course, but they're not going to be as familiar with it for this version of the game, of course. I'm sure they're talking about it. I can't hear what they're saying. They're all the way on the other side of the room. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to switch over to the game view. All right, and we're off to the start of the race. Let's see. It looks like I want to say that Guyfry picked. Oh, hey, Grum. Do you want to cast with me? Because you actually know this game. Hi, everyone. Justin Grump has joined me on the casting.
Yep.
So, yeah. I'm not sure if that's Guyfry with the, what's that, the meta pick?
I assume that, I think the top screen is first player, and the one on Guyfry would be the one on the left, so to speak, so I think he's the top.
Yeah.
He is definitely taking the most meta pick, because, at least in my opinion.
I mean, I think that's just kind of like the meta pick, like, from the community, right? Or is there a debate about that?
It's always, universally, it's Barrel Train. It's like the most top tier. You want to pick a lightweight card.
But in terms of character choice.
Oh, yeah, because they have the most practical specials.
Right. Like, we didn't just see that big shell. Was that from them? I'm already forgetting what I'm
Yeah, Bowser Jr. has the big shell. Koopa and Para have the triple greens or triple reds. Greens are just like defensive, but triple reds are, you can really solve someone out. Compared to Diddy and Junior are your best backups, unless you're really far behind, because they are just, Diddy has the giant king banana, which is a much more defensive, practical item. Really close, Guyfry just gets crushed. And he falls off. Ooh.
It's going to be really interesting to see how far Guyfry gets in this bracket again, because I believe last time he got third. He got like pretty high up. He was in contention for getting into that grand spot between, who was he up against?
It was me versus him to get into grands, I want to say.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I definitely, Koopa's also has a higher chance of getting a single shell in first, which are better than bananas. Yeah, that's also true. Definitely shells are your most practical item, because you can use them both offensively and defensively, compared to bananas, which are really just a defensive item.
The clutch use of the star from Dimension 0 to go through that shell. That's what I think I was just talking about. Oh, and it looks like Dimension 0 is going ahead and using the other star real quick. Gonna go ahead
and he falls off! That's a bit of a throw move. I think Dimension 0 not falling off would have given him the dub in that first race.
For sure.
Guyfry taking it 1-0 so far.
Close though.
Oh yeah.
As it is. All right. I'm not sure if they really use much of their knowledge from that track in 8 Deluxe, like because these are such different games.
I think the big thing for both games is just the before the end of the track, the little gap that you can kind of like the chasm you can jump across.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's pretty much like 8 Deluxe is a bit of a less tight game in terms of controls. Guyfry getting the nice rocket boost starter. I think these are pretty. Obviously, I think Guyfry has the edge, but it really comes down to can he use items well to stall Dimension 0, because those triple mushrooms, probably a star, maybe a blue shell, and they're not that far. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of Guyfry's obviously making more mini turbos, but he's not like during the straightaway session. Like he wasn't doing a lot of mini turbos. They were just going straight across. I think he needs to focus more on that, because Dimension is just going to outpace him with items from being in second most of the time. But we might see a bit of an upset.
It'd be exciting to see an upset, honestly, because we haven't really seen much of Double Dash gameplay from Dimension.
Yeah, we have 3 newcomers this set. I believe our overall player base increased from 5 to 6. We lost King Tyler and Nixify, I think was the 2 people last time. We're unable to make it this one, but we got Dimension 0. I want to say
Tarsa?
Tarsa and I can't remember the last one. Guy Hawk. I'm not sure.
No, air hockey.
Air hockey. Yes.
Yeah, air hockey, DimnsnZER0, both here for 8 Deluxe. Later on, we got Tarsa coming in just for Double Dash. I tried my best to convince them to get on the 8 Deluxe bracket, but from what they told me themselves, they are not good at that game. So we'll have yet to see how they fare off in this bracket. They're going off against Guyfry right now, off stream. So we'll see what the result of that match looks like. We got Guyfry hopping over that edge.
The little chasm there of lava. I think that's actually a. You should be. Ooh, tragic falling into lava. You should be able to easily get across in 150 without using a mini turbo. Double barrel training round 1. The meta is catching up. Don't worry, Lunar Dusk. I'll pull out the Waluigi Racer later on. I think, I don't want to call it, but it is a very commanding lead for Guyfry so far. The biggest mistake I want to say is, using the barrel training. The lightweight carts, they all have the best acceleration compared to the medium and the heavyweights, which are more speed-oriented. But if you're not really mini turboing often, you're kind of, you're not taking advantage of their biggest perk.
Yo, what's up, Lunar Dusk? I'm gonna need you to next year come to Tipped Off 16. Tipped Off 16, the melee tournament. All right, because you play melee, and then you also need to pull up to the Double Dash local after or before. I don't know what it is yet. It'll be after or before Tipped Off 16 next year, but you need to pull up. You need to pull up now. I don't know where you're from, so it might be difficult. We won't fly you out, but
you're not going to become a big YouTube superstar and make $1 million and fly them out.
I don't know how much that's worth it. I'd fly out like Tristan.
You wouldn't fly me out, would you?
I would fly out all of the best Double Dash players.
Oh,
if I had the money, dude, it would be such a stacked tournament. I'd run the first Double Dash major.
This isn't a major? Dang.
This is a local still. Well, dude, the Mario Kart regional would be insane.
Gotta have a PR page.
Mario Circuit might be unwise for the less experienced player. I don't think. Yeah, this track isn't a bunch of track knowledge. It's just who's the better driver. You want to let Guyfry choke on something like Wario Coliseum? Yeah. I would even say like Baby Park adds in a lot of chaos that some people just don't know how to deal with. And so if you can overwhelm, then you can win.
Yeah, Baby Park, you also could
I'm
catch
running
up.
the bracket. I don't need to sit.
Yeah, he's got Kryptonic's got to play the winner of this right after. So
I do.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
that's how seeding works. Remember?
Yeah.
Because you're 2, and this is 3 and I want to say 6.
Yeah. You gotta teach them the Mario Circuit grass strat. For the record, this is genuine advice, even though I don't think it would matter. Yeah. Well, it would. So a lot of Double Dash players seem to think that Versus is no different from time trials in terms of like skill, like who would beat the other person.
They didn't even see the last one.
Oh, Lunar Dusk can't even hear me. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Kryptonic is talking.
Everybody in chat, ping Lunar Dusk and say, hey, go to Tipped Off 16 now.
Hey, go
like
to
when it happens.
Go to Tipped Off 16. That's your Kryptonic roast. We might see a pull ahead by
maybe
DimnsnZER0. Got to take advantage of it. Guyfry did push back.
Oh my god.
No! Guyfry.
The mirror.
The mirror.
Oh my god. Flashbacks to the last Formula 404.
This time Guyfry taking advantage of it instead of getting gobbled over.
Dang. That is it.
Not for the whole tourney.
Not for the whole tourney, but. Huh? Yeah? Yes. That's it.